Please sit in Padmasana. Sit straight. The neck and spine in one common straight line. Adopt Pranayama Mudra. Gently close your eyes. My dear friends, on this graceful morning, it is my privilege and it gives me an immense pleasure to share few concepts on yoga. Friends, let us start the session by chanting 3 Omkaras, followed by salutation to the great Patanjali Maharishi. Take a deep breath in. While exhaling, we chant Omkara. Breath in. Deep breath in, my dear friends. Salutation to the great Patanjali Maharishi. Yodena chittasya padena vacham manam sharirasya cha vaidyakena yopakaroktam pravaram munina Patanjalim Prajaviranatosmi Patanjalim Prajaviranatosmi Gently open your eyes, remain in Pranayama Mudra. What is the meaning of this prayer, my dear friends? The prayer says, I pray with folded hands to Patanjali Maharishi, who removed the impurities of body and mind through yoga and speech through grammar. The great Patanjali Maharishi has not only bestowed us with yoga, he has given the grammar for also, my dear friends. Friends, today we start with Surya Namaskara, Suryopasana. Friends, Surya Namaskara is the salutation to the sun god. Friends, Surya Namaskara is a great treasure of our country. designed by our Rishis and Munis thousands of years back. Thousands of years back. Vedas and Upanishads says, Arogyam Bhaskarat Ichaye. Sun is the source of energy for the entire creation. Surya Namaskara is a dynamic sequence of 12 different asanas put into a single practice. Surya Namaskara, when practiced with Surya Mantra, gives extraordinary results. Friends, Surya Namaskara, I said, is a beautiful musical concert with Arohana and Avarohana. By practicing Surya Namaskara, all the muscles and organs from the top of the head to the tip of the toes are completely exercised. Now, these are some benefits and how it works. Now we discuss about contradictions. Contradictions are extremely important. Contradictions say who not to practice. Those who have undergone total knee replacement, total hip replacement, who are suffering from herniated disc, slip disc, and who are suffering from osteoporosis. What is the medical condition? Frequency associated with hormonal imbalance, in which bones become weak and brittle because of loss of proteins and minerals, especially calcium. Now, in practicing Surya Namaskara, Suryopasana, as you know, we have two mudras. The mudras, what we are adopting is the mudras from the palms. We know that if we adopt a mudra on the right palm, the left brain hemisphere will be activated. If we adopt a mudra on the left palm, the right brain hemisphere will be activated. So to activate the entire brain, we adopt mudras on both the palms. And we know about the Namo Mudra. The king of the mudras is Kchari Mudra. We are adopting by using the tongue. In very simple, if I protrude my tongue, if I bring to the right side like this, the left brain hemisphere will be activated. Likewise, if I protrude my tongue outside the mouth, if I take to the left, if I take to the left of the mouth like this, the right brain hemisphere will be activated. And we know about the Namo Mudra. We protrude our tongue and we touch the upper palate by the back of the tip of the tongue. Namo Mudra, we are familiar with Namo Mudra. Remember, the king of mudras is Kchari Mudra. Again, it is used by using the tongue. Here, in practicing the Surya Namaskara, we need two mudras. I have the palm. This is my right palm. Thumb. Thumb is the biggest finger, which represents the element 5. Thumb. Now I bring the thumb to the root of the small finger. I bring the thumb to the root of the small finger, my dear friends. Now, if you adopt this mudra, now, whenever we are free, adopt this Santosha Mudra, sit for few minutes. Without any reason, you feel happy. It is a happiness mudra. It is a happiness mudra. Santosha Mudra is a happiness mudra, anti-depression mudra. This is the technology. This is the technology. This is Santosha Mudra. If we adopt Santosha Mudra, we feel happy without any reason. Is it not great? We feel happy, my dear friends, without any reason. Now, that is the technology. What is the science? The science behind this is hormones. Hormones, my dear friends, hormones are chemical messengers. Approximately, we know that very often I use the word approximately. Why? Because our knowledge is very, very limited. Compared to Rishi knowledge, our knowledge is very, very limited. I was speaking about the hormones. Approximately in our physical body, we have approximately 50,000 hormones. Very few hormones we are aware of that. Now the hormones like dopamine, a small molecule manufactured by nerve cells, acts as a neurotransmitter and a precursor of other neurologically active substances, including norepinephrine. The happiness hormones like endorphin, cortisol, oxytocin, acetylcholine are released. If we adopt Santosha Mudra, these happiness hormones are released in our body. Hormones are chemical messengers, and we feel happy. Now, from Santosha Mudra, happiness mudra, we travel to another mudra. I fold my four fingers to make a fist. This is Adhi Mudra, my dear friends. This is Adhi Mudra. Every child, every child, every child in the womb of the mother will be Adhi Mudra. Every child at any point on the globe will be with Adhi Mudra. Why Adhi Mudra? Friends, Adhi Mudra regulates the blood pressure, BP. Adhi Mudra regulates the blood circulation. Adhi Mudra, my dear friends, improves the heart health. Such a wonderful mudra, Adhi Mudra. Friends, now we adopt Adhi Mudra. This is a small modification in Surya Namaskara. Now, instead of placing both the palms plainly, we shall adopt Adhi Mudra. Adhi Mudra regulates the blood pressure. Adhi Mudra regulates the blood circulation, and eventually Adhi Mudra improves the heart health. Now, let us start the practice of Surya Namaskara, my dear friends. Surya Namaskara. Now, let me adjust my tripod and come to the celebrated practice of Surya Namaskara, my dear friends. Now first we must learn how to adjust our yoga mat. Now I have a yoga mat. I have placed it on the floor. Now let us have a folded blanket. A folded blanket. Now this folded blanket I place at the top of the yoga mat. Now this gives the correct measurement for the practice of Surya Namaskara, my dear friends. Surya Namaskara. Now, Surya Namaskara we practice by standing at the top of the yoga mat. Top of the yoga mat, I am standing at the bottom of the folded blanket. Folded blanket. Now the 2 feet are closer, the big toes are touching each other. The 2 heels at the bottom are touching each other. I am exerting equal pressure on all the metatarsals. Now this is the Samasthiti, and instead of placing the 2 palms on either side of the thighs, let us adopt Adhi Mudra. Friends, this is Dhandasana, mountain pose with Adhi Mudra, my dear friends. This is a small modification, Adhi Mudra. And we know that 99.99% of the people on the globe, including me, we don't know the art of standing properly. Usually, how we stand, we throw one leg to the sideways and we exert the pressure on the other leg. Now, this leads to the instability of the spine. Standing correctly is a great art. Friends, if you observe, the sole and heel of the footwear what we wear, it is worn either at the back or at the front or at the inner or outer of the sole and heel of the footwear. Seeing a flat sole and heel, unless it is a new footwear, seeing a flat sole of the footwear is one of the rarest things. Those who know the art of standing and walking properly, they have a flat heel and sole of a footwear. It is a rarest things. 99.99% of the people on the globe, including me, we don't know how to stand properly, which we learn by Dhandasana, the mountain pose. I am standing in mountain pose with Adhi Mudra. Adhi Mudra is a small modification in the practice of Surya Namaskara. Now, this is the first asana, my dear friends. Tadasana with Adhi Mudra, first asana with Surya Namaskara. Now I swing my 2 arms and adopt Namaskar Mudra, Pranayama Mudra. This Namaskar Mudra, we are in asana, Tadasana. So we call this as Namaskar Asana. Namaskar Asana, this is the second posture of Surya Namaskara. From Namaskar Asana, I bring my two palms down, right? The breathing pattern, we leave to the very intelligent body, it synchronizes itself. We inhale, we release the Adhi Mudra, we inhale, take both the arms up, come to Urdhvasana, stretch as far as possible, don't stretch too much, stretch as far as possible, Urdhvasana. From Urdhvasana, I come to Hasta. Hasta means palms, Pada means feet. Hasta, even if the knee bends, no problem. Hasta, this is Hasta. Now, the practice of Surya Namaskara starts, we start from the right leg, Hasta. From Hasta, I take the right leg back and I rest my right knee on the floor. This is Ekapada Prasanasana. The two palms are at the shoulder length, parallel to each other, completely on the floor. This is Ekapada Prasanasana. From Ekapada Prasanasana, I come to Parvatasana. Parvatasana, this is Parvatasana. The soles of the 2 feet are completely on the floor. The back of the 2 thighs are straight, chin lock. Parvatasana, mountain pose. Now from Parvatasana, I come to Ashtanga Pranipadasana. Both the feet and both the palms are already on the floor. I bring 2 knees and rest on the floor. I place my chest on the floor and the forehead. 8 organs are on the floor. 8 organs on the floor. Remember, we should not touch the abdomen to the floor. Sastanga Pranipadasana. Now I rise to Bhujangasana. Bhujangasana, Sarpasana. This is Sarpasana, 8th posture. Up to this, it is Arohana, my dear friends. Uphill. Now I go to Arohana. As I came, I go back. From Sarpasana, I go to Parvatasana. They have taken the right leg back. Now I take the right leg front. Ekapada Prasanasana. Here, you can see the roll of the folded blanket. The folded blanket gives the exact measurement. Ekapada Prasanasana. I come from Astapadasana. I come to Namaskar. Now we adopt the Surya Mantra, my dear friends. It gives extraordinary results. Om Mitraya Namaha. Same sequence of 12 different asanas put into a single practice. We start from the left hand. Now I am in mountain pose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take the left leg. 5, 6, 7, 8. Arohana. Now we go to Avarohana. 9. Take the left leg forward. 10, 11, 12. Om Pravaye Namaha. Now we proceed with the practice of right and right. Now we take the right leg, Om Surya Namaskara. Left. Om Dhanave Namaha. Right. Om Gagaya Namaha. Left. Om Usne Namaha. Left. Om Hiranyagarbhaya Namaha. Left. Om Harichaye Namaha. Right. Om Adityaya Namaha. Right. Om Savitre Namaha. Om Akshara. Om Arkaya Namaha. Left. Om Bhaskara Namaha. Friends, this is one cycle of 12 Surya Namaskaras. We shall continue with the second cycle. I am starting with Dhandasana. The modification is that of Adhi Mudra, my dear friends. We are on Adhi Mudra. This is the first asana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, Arohana, Avarohana. Om Mitraya Namaha. Om Rave Namaha. Right. Om Surya Namaha. Left. Om Bhanave Namaha. Right. Om Gagaya Namaha. Left. Om Pushe Namaha. Right. Om Hiranyagarbhaya Namaha. Left. Om Arishaye Namaha. Right. Om Adityaya Namaha. Left. Om Savitre Namaha. Right. Om Arkaya Namaha. Om Bhaskaraya Namaha. Now we have completed the second cycle, my dear friends. Now we enter the third cycle. I am standing in Dhandasana with Adhi Mudra. I am entering the third cycle, my dear friends. This is the first asana. 1, 2, Namaskar asana. Bhadrasana. 3, Astapadasana. 4, take the right leg back. Ekapada. 5, Parvata. 6, Sastanga. 7, Bhujanga. Sarpasana. 8, Arohana. Now I go back to Arohana. Parvatasana. Parvatasana. Ekapada. Prasarasana. And I had taken the right leg back. Now I take right leg front. From Ekapada, I come to Hastapada. I come to Namaskar Asana. Om Mitraya Namaha. Second round. This is the third cycle I'm entering. Entering the third cycle. One complete Surya Namaskara is over with the right leg. Now I go to the left. Left. Om Pranayama Bastrika. Right. Om Surya Namaskara. Left. Dhanave Namaha. Right. Om Gadaya Namaha. Left. Om Bhushe Namaha. Right. Om Hiranyagarbhaya Namaha. Left. Om Harishe Namaha. Right. Om Aditya Namaha. Left. Om Savitre Namaha. Right. Om Arkaya Namaha. Left. Om Bhaskara Namaha. Thereby, we have completed the third cycle, my dear friends. Now we gracefully enter the fourth cycle. Fourth cycle of Surya Namaskara with 12 beautiful different asanas. I start with the right leg, right? Om Mitraya Namaha. Left. Om Pranayama Bastrika. Left. Right. Om Surya Namaskara. Left. Om Dhanave Namaha. Right. Om Gadaya Namaha. Left. Om Bhushe Namaha. the half cycle is over. Now we are proceeding to the other half cycle. Right, right, my dear friends. Om Hiranyagarbhaya Namaha. Om Adishake Namaha. Right. Om Adityaya Namaha. Left. Om Savitre Namaha. Right. Om Ardhaya Namaha. Left. Om Bhaskara Namaha. Friends, the fourth cycle is over. Now we conclude the practice of Surya with very small 4 cycles, my dear friends. We cannot abruptly close the practice of Surya Namaskara. There is a traditional way to end, to close the practice of Surya Namaskara for the day, my dear friends. How to close the practice? I am standing at the bottom of the folded mat at the front of the yoga mat, my dear friends. I am standing in Dhandasana, mountain pose. The Bahubali, a great warrior. Now he standing in Tadasana, went to meditation from a great warrior, Bahubali. He became a great saint. He became Mahavira. That is the journey of Bahubali, a transformation to Mahavira. He got enlightened by meditating in Tadasana, my dear friends. We have a great statue, a single stone statue, Bahubali, in our Karnataka. A great saint, a great saint. Many, many of the Jain, now especially the Jain Munis, they have a very tough yogic practices. They have a very tough yogic practices. Usually, many of the Tirthankaras, they stand in simply Tadasana and get enlightened. That is the speciality of the first asana, Dhandasana in Surya Namaskara, my dear friends. We are at the concluding part, right? I take Pranayama Mudra, Namaskara Asana. I take three pradakshinas. Pradakshinas is of two types. Now we revolve in the clockwise, pradakshina, apradakshina. We revolve in the anti-clockwise also. Now we have pradakshina three times with Namaskara Mudra. Pradakshina, I revolve three times in the clockwise direction. 1, 2, 3. Now I conclude the practice of Surya Namaskara, Suryopasana with one more round of Surya Namaskara meditations. I am standing in Dhandasana. The modification which I am starting is the Santosha Mudra. From Santosha Mudra, we have gone to Adhi Mudra. Now this is a small modification in the practice of Surya Namaskara. I am starting in Tadasana with Adhi Mudra, my dear friends. Adhi Mudra regulates the BP, blood pressure. Adhi Mudra regulates the blood circulation. Adhi Mudra, my dear friends. Adhi Mudra improves the heart health. So they have so many benefits. I don't know how many other benefits we have with Adhi Mudra. I am starting in Tadasana with Adhi Mudra. This is the first asana in the practice of Surya Namaskara. I have Pranayama Mudra, Namaskara Asana. This is Namaskara Asana, second asana. I go to Urdhvasana. Third, I come to Hastapadasana. Fourth, take the right leg back. 5, Padvata. 6, Hasta, Sastanga. 7, rise to Sarvasana, Bhujangasana. 8, this is Arohana, my dear friends. Now we go back to Avarohana. Parvata. I have taken the left leg, right leg back. I take the right leg, Ekapada, Prasarasana. Rest the left knee on the floor. Come to Astapada, Namaskara. The concluding Surya Mantra is Om Shri Savitra Surya Narayana Namaha. This is how we conclude the practice of Surya Namaskara, my friends. Before proceeding, my dear friends, we know that one complete cycle of Surya Namaskara, right? One round of Surya Namaskara is with 12 different asanas. One cycle is 12 into 12, 144. Now we have practiced only 4 cycles. 12 into 4, 48 plus 1, concluding 49. 49 rounds of Surya Namaskara we have practiced. 49 into 12 asanas. One round of Surya Namaskara is with 12 different asanas. 49 into 12. 49 into 12 reads as, my dear friends, 49 into 12 is 588. 588.
588. 588.
Exactly, sir. Exactly. So with a very short span of time, can you believe this? 588, almost nearing to 600. 588 different asanas we have practiced, my dear friends. My dear friends, only 4 small cycles of Surya Namaskara leads to 588 different asanas. My dream, we want to practice at least 108 Surya Namaskaras. 12 into 9. 9 cycles leads to 108 Surya Namaskaras. At this point, I want to mention this. My Guru, Malladi Halli, Sri Raghavendra Swamiji, every day he was practicing 1,008 Surya Namaskaras continuously, my dear friends. What a great man. What a great man. Now, today we have practiced only 4 cycles. Malladi Halli Swamiji, Sri Malladi Halli, Sri Raghavendra Swamiji, at his feet have learned the traditional yoga. The traditional yoga. He was practicing 1,008 every day. 1,008 cycles of Surya Namaskaras every day. At least, my dear friends, we shall remove 1 0, make it 108. Instead of 1,008, we shall have the practice of at least, I'm saying, at least 108 Surya Namaskaras, my dear friends. 108 Surya Namaskaras. If we practice 108 Surya Namaskaras with the concluding 1, it leads to 109. 109 into 12, it reads as 1,308. If we practice 108 Surya Namaskaras, we'll be practicing 1,308. I repeat, 1,308 different asanas. The Surya Namaskara is a great treasure of our country, designed by our Rishis and Munis thousands of years back. It goes to the Rigveda period, my dear friends. It goes to the Rigveda period, approximately, again I'm using the word approximately 50,000 years back. Approximately 50,000 years back. 50,000 years back itself, we had such a rich knowledge designed by our Rishis and Munis in our country. We had the advanced knowledge of yoga, Sarvanga Sundara Vyayama. We had advanced knowledge of the yogic Vyayama, Sarvanga Sundara Vyayama, yoga asanas, pranayama. Now, which was designed by the great Patanjali Maharshi, is one of the greatest Maharshis in our country, who had designed Ashtanga Yoga. Ashta means 8. 8 paths: Yama, niyama, asana, pranayama, pratyahara, dharana, dhyana, samadhi. The final stage is samadhi, the thoughtless state, samadhi. Now, if we go to samadhi, the thoughtless state, now if we are with the thoughts every day approximately, we'll be having around 50,000 to 60,000 thoughts. Now, in the practice of yoga, we slowly reduce the number of thoughts. The day when we reach zero thoughts, thoughtless state. Thoughtless state is one of the samadhis. There are several samadhis. There are so many types of samadhis. If you go to thoughtless state, the Brahmananda arises. The Brahmananda arises. What is Brahmananda? Brahmananda is the ultimate joy on this planet. No joy can match Brahmananda, my dear friends. Every child, my dear friends, a child in the womb of the mother is a great yogi at any point on the globe. We have discussed it is already with a mudra. Every child in the womb of the mother will be with Garbhapindasana. An asana, it is not, it is with yoga asana, Garbhapindasana, with Adhi Mudra. And we were speaking about the Brahmananda in the Samadhi state, thoughtless state. I repeat again, Brahmananda is the ultimate joy on this planet. No joy, no other joy can match Brahmananda. Let me come back to our yogi in the womb of the mother, small child. If we observe the scan of a baby in the womb of the mother, every child in the womb of the mother will be with a divine smile. It will be smiling. Every child in the womb will be smiling with a divine smile. Why? Why the child in the womb of the mother will be having a divine smile? My dear friends, yoga says every child in the womb of the mother before taking birth will enjoy Brahmananda. Every child will be in the Samadhi state, Brahmananda. I repeat, which is the ultimate joy on this planet. Every child experiences Samadhi state, Brahmananda, my dear friends. After enjoying this ultimate joy, Brahmananda, it takes birth. Before birth, the child and the mother will be considered as a single entity. After the birth, the child will be separated by the mother. And the child starts its journey by taking the first breath. It starts its journey. Please remember, the child already has enjoyed Brahmananda, the ultimate joy. After taking the birth, the child starts its journey. For example, if that child is the very successful man on the planet, now today we measure everything in terms of wealth, money. Suppose if let me take the child is the richest on the planet. Let us take the name of Bill Gates itself. What is wrong in that? Right? I don't know who is the richest now. Let me take the name of Bill Gates itself. If he is Bill Gates, now even I have spoken like this with the Dr. Chandra Jain, Chandra Jain, right? Now I had literally spoken to him. sir, you are the richest, right? You are the richest. You have so much money. Is it not, sir? I have asked him personally to him. He shows his pockets. What money I have. Now, you either, I have personally, I have asked this question to the great Dr. Chandra Jain, who gave the bread and butter to us. I worked in the Jain College, Viewpuram branch, the mother branch. We have seen the rising of the Jain group of institutions. Now it is the premier institute. It is number one in our state itself. And I take this privilege. It is my privilege. I have taught the rank students. It is so common to have the state rank list, especially in our Viewpuram branch. Now, that is a beautiful memory of me. I taught, I worked as in Jain College, my dear friends, in the mother branch, Viewpuram. So let us come back to Brahmananda. Go to Bill Gates and ask him, are you satisfied? Immediately he says, no, I'm not satisfied. Why? I want to achieve something more. What is something more, my dear friends? That Bill Gates in the womb of the mother, he has enjoyed Brahmananda, the ultimate joy. No joy on the planet matches Brahmananda. He is in search of Brahmananda. Although he may be the richest on the planet, he is not satisfied. Why? Because that doesn't match with Brahmananda, the ultimate joy. Like this, so many janmas will go. And in any janma, if he starts the inward journey, he may be a successful man in the outward journey. If he starts the inward journey, if he comes back to yoga, there are so many different methods: Dhyana yoga, Karma yoga, Bhakti yoga, Raja yoga. We are learning Raja Yoga, basics of Raja Yoga, my dear friends. Raja Yoga, where the Patanjali Maharshi has given the Ashtanga Yoga. Before Patanjali Maharshi has given the Ashtanga Yoga in Brunalopanishad. Brunalopanishad, we can see what all the Maharshi, Brahmarshi has designed and gave to us in the form of Ashtanga Yoga was discussed in Brunalopanishad itself, my dear friends. Upanishad is the end of Veda. Brunalopanishad. Patanjali Maharshi is approximately about 3,800 years back, say approximately 4,000 years back. Before that, in Brunalopanishad, you can see all what the Patanjali Maharshi had given. If we go back several thousands of years back, in Vedas, they have this knowledge, the yogic knowledge. So it may be, my dear friends, I don't know, it may be more than 50,000 years back. This rich knowledge we had. So, like that, they say Bill Gates having so many janmas, if he starts his inward journey, there are so many stages. If a yogi comes to the third eye, if the third eye opens, now in the third eye experience itself, that yogi travels so many other janmas. Like this, it is the journey of several janmas. Right? If the yogi once, if he comes to samadhi state, the Brahmananda state, then it matches. It matches. The Brahmananda, what a child had experienced in the womb of the mother, it matches with the samadhi state of a Shrestha yogi. That is a small story of Brahmananda. Brahmananda arises when we reach the thoughtless state. When the mind goes to thoughtless state, the Brahmananda arises. The Brahmananda is capped by always the thoughts. The thoughts. That is a small glimpse of the Brahmananda, my dear friends, the ultimate joy on the planet. Brahmananda, the Samadhi state, the ultimate state in Ashtanga Yoga. Now we shall learn one meditative posture. Meditative posture. Now this is the sixth meditative posture we are learning. The practice of Yogasana. There are lakhs of asanas, my dear friends. Lakhs of asanas. All these asanas can be practiced under three categories. Today we are practicing the meditative posture. This is the sixth meditative posture. And in Yoga Nidra, we have learned to practice the Yoga Nidra. The relaxative postures we have learned is the Shavasana and Makarasana. Even we can relax by using the Balasana also, my dear friends. Adho Mukha Veerasana. Also we can adopt to practice the Yoga Nidra, the deep relaxation. So we are aware of relaxative postures, meditative postures. The Bhadrasana is the sixth meditative posture we are learning. And all the other asanas are cultural postures. All the asanas are categorized into three groups. Cultural postures. I repeat, cultural postures. In Surya Namaskara, all the asanas we had are cultural postures. Then today we are learning meditative postures. The second is meditative postures, dhyana asanas, meditative postures. Then the postures used for deep relaxation, relaxative postures. We are learning under cultural postures, meditative postures, and relaxative postures. There are lakhs of asanas, my dear friends. Bhadrasana. Now this Bhadrasana is a sitting posture. Bhadrasana. Always the sitting posture. We start with Dhandasana. The stick posture. Dhandasana. Let us see to the benefits and how it works. Bhadrasana. Now, this asana is practiced by sitting on the calf muscles. Let us see to the Bhadrasana first, then we go to the theory part. First, we shall learn practically what is Bhadrasana. Now, we know what is the Dhandasana. I stretch my two legs so that the back of the two thighs are completely on the floor. I stretch my two feet towards me. I place the two palms by the side on parallel to each other, completely on the floor. The two thighs are parallel to the floor and stretching the feet towards me, and the torso is perpendicular to the floor. Now either you can place the palms like this or the palms like this also. This is Dhandasana, my dear friends. Staff pose, STAFF, staff pose, or stick pose, STICK, stick pose, or in Kasturi Kannada, ಇದನ್ನ ಕೋಲು ಆಸನ ಅಂತಾನೂ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಕೋಲು ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ನೇರವಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಕೋಲು ಆಸನ, ದಂಡಾಸನ. Dhandasana is a Sanskrit word. Dhandasana, staff pose or stick pose, or in Kannada it is the Kolu asana, Dhandasana. Now I am in Dhandasana. Now we enter Bhadrasana. How we enter Bhadrasana? I fold my left leg. I fold my left leg. I place the left leg at the bottom of the right thigh. I am sitting in Ardha Vajrasana. I am sitting on the left calf muscle. I fold my right leg and I sit in right calf muscle. This calf muscle. Now one small sentence on calf muscle. Calf muscle. Calf muscle. My dear friends, we are aware of our brain. This is the wonderful creation of the brain. This is brain, and I was speaking about the calf muscle. Well, friends, we have two brains and two hearts. I repeat, friends, we have two brains and two hearts. How? We are aware of this brain, one of the complex thing, the pinnacle of the creation of the nature, brain. If we take the navel, nabi, if we take the navel, nabi is called as the second brain. This is the first brain. Nabi is the second brain. We know our heart. Now this calf muscles is called as the second heart. The navel, nabi is the second brain. The calf muscles are the second heart. It is so beautiful. Nabi, at least Nabi Chikitsa. We had a wonderful session last Sunday by Rotary Global Yoga and Meditation Fellowship 3190. Every Sunday, Dr. Yogi Devraj, a great man, Dr. Yogi Devraj, I call him as my guru, Dr. Yogi Devraj Guruji. He brings the great yoga gurus. He brings great yoga gurus from the nook and corner of the globe and educate us, my dear friends. Educate us. Today, what we are able to speak few words about yoga is because of Dr. Yogi Devraj, the Vice Chancellor for American Yoga Universities, my dear friends. My guru is one of the yoga gurus. I bow down to him. A great man. He says in Kannada, Mane manayallu yoga, mana manadallu yoga. What a beautiful word. His dream is Mane manayallu yoga. Not only Mane manayallu yoga, mana manadallu yoga. What a beautiful statement. That is Dr. Yogi Devraj, my guru, one of my gurus, right? Great. We have great people like that. So we have two hearts. One is this heart. The second heart is calf muscles. We have two brains. One is this brain housed in the skull. The other brain is the nabi. Nabi is the second brain. Calf muscle is the second heart. So I sit in Bhadrasana. We are aware of Bhadrasana. From Vajrasana, we know how to go to Veerasana, Mahavirasana. Mahavirasana, I spread my two legs, I sit on the buttocks, it leads to Veerasana. If I rise up, if I sit on the fingers, if I sit on the fingers of the feet, like this, it leads to Bhadrasana. It leads to Bhadrasana. It leads to Bhadrasana. In Bhadrasana, we know about the different mudras. If I touch my big finger with the index finger, now this leads to Gnana Mudra. This is Gnana Mudra. From Gnana Mudra, now if I bring these two fingers in this shape, now this is a pair of Ds speaking to each other, Chinmaya Mudra. Now this is Gnana Mudra. I bring this two fingers to this shape, Bhrugi Mudra. Then I fold my other three fingers. This is Chinmaya Mudra. This is Chinmaya Mudra, my dear friends. In Bhadrasana, I am sitting on the calf muscles. I am sitting on the calf muscles. I rise and I sit at the fingers of my toes. I adopt Chin Mudra and sit in Bhadrasana, my dear friends. This is Bhadrasana, one of the meditative postures. The sixth meditative posture we are learning. This asana, right? This is the practical of Bhadrasana. Bhadrasana, what are the benefits? Bhadrasana stabilizes the energy flow to the reproductive organs. Bhadrasana enables control of the sexual energy. Bhadrasana increases willpower and strengthens the body. Bhadrasana stimulates the nadis connected to sex glands, sex organs, and associated brain centers. If we sit in Vajrasana, if we sit in Vajrasana also, now we are practicing Bhadrasana. If we sit in Bhadrasana, Vajra Nadi is stimulated. Vajra Nadi, Vajra, again Vajra is a Sanskrit word. Vajra means diamond. Diamond is always strong, unbreakable. It is always shining. Nadi, it is an energy channel. Nadi, we are aware of the nadis, energy channels. Vajra Nadi. Vajra Nadi. What is Vajra Nadi? Now, from the bottom of the spine, from the root of the spine, three very important nadis. There are hundreds of nadis in our body, 3 lakh nadis we have. From the bottom of the spine, 3 very important nadis emerges. One on the left, Ida, the other on the right, Pingala, the center, Sushumna. Now, this Ida Pingala, Ida is also called as Ida Swara. Pingala is also called as Pingala Swara. Sushumna is also called as Sushumna Swara. Ida is also called as Chandra Swara. Pingala is called as Surya Swara. Ida is also called as Ganga Swara. Pingala is also called as Yamuna Swara. Ida is called as Shiva Swara. Pingala is called as Shakti Swara. And about the Sushumna, the middle, this is the highway for the Kundalini energy. Sushumna is also called as Sushumna Swara. It is the Brahmarandra Swara, my dear friends. It is the Saraswati Swara. Now the Siddha Pingala emerges from the spine, the root, the Mooladhara Chakra. It emerges from the spine and it converges in the Agna Chakra, Ida Pingala. The Sushumna continues from the Agna Chakra. It pierces the two lobes of the brain. It comes to Brahmarandra. The Sushumna Nadi, now from the Mooladhara, it comes to the Brahmarandra. Brahmarandra is the circle, Sukshmarandra is the center. It comes to up to the Sukshmarandra, right? Now, if we press here, it gives a depression here. Now, wherever there is depression, now we have the chakra there. Now, here in the throat, we have, now here between the two eyebrows, we have a depression. We have Agna Chakra here. Now, this is the Sarsara Kamala. This is the Agna Chakra. And we have a depression here, Vishuddha Chakra. Wherever there is depression, there are chakras there. Chakras, the energy wheels. Every chakra is associated with a gland. We have already discussed this. If we sit in Bhadrasana, Vajranadi is stimulated. This Vajranadi is inside Sushumna Nadi. Vajranadi is also called as Vajrani. Vajranadi is related to manifestation process. Abhivyakti Karan. Vajranadi emerges, as I said, from Mooladhara Chakra and it is extended up to the Agna Chakra. Vajranadi. It converges in Agna Chakra. Vajranadi. Now, this is the theory of Bhadrasana with Chinmaya Mudra, my dear friends. Bhadrasana, the sixth meditative posture, the sixth meditative posture. We have learned 6 meditative postures. Now we come to the pranayama, my dear friends. Pranayama. Yoga Chuda Manyopanishad. Yoga Chuda Manyopanishad says, Prana Vidya Mahavidya Yastam Vedasa Vedavat. My dear friends, Prana Vidya is not ordinary Vidya. Prana Vidya is an extraordinary super science. It is an extraordinary super science. Today we learn about Bastrika Pranayama. My dear friends, now there is a lot of the theory part to discuss about Bastrika Pranayama. The discussion of Bastrika Pranayama, we shall learn the theory and contradictions in the next class. Today we learn about the practical aspect of the Bastrika Pranayama. Bastrika is a bellow breathing. Bellow. Now, nowadays it is a rare scene. Now you might have seen the goldsmith or a blacksmith. Now we'll be having a bellow. A bellow is an instrument. Now it supplies more oxygen to the fire. Now it will be having a handle. Now by moving the hands, they supply the oxygen by rising and falling the hands. By using the lever of the bellow, right? They usually by one hand they operate the lever, or if it is a heavy bellow, they use both the hands to operate the bellow. This Bastrika Pranayama is bellow breathing. bellow breathing. Now we know about the Kapalabhati pranayama. Kapalabhati and this Bastrika are the two most powerful pranayamas, most advanced pranayamas. We are aware of Kapalabhati. What is Kapalabhati? Instant exhalation, active exhalation, passive inhalation. Now we focus on exhalation. Now the inhalation is taken care by the body itself. It is the reverse of Kapalabhati, Bastrika Pranayama, bellow breathing. What is this Bastrika Pranayama? Active inhalation, passive exhalation. I repeat, active inhalation, passive exhalation. There are three types of Bastrika Pranayama. Vama Bastrika, anything from the left is Vama. Dakshina Bastrika, anything from the right is Dakshina Bastrika. And the first is Vama Bastrika, the second is Dakshina Bastrika, the third is Saita Bastrika. What is this Vama Bastrika? Vama Bastrika. Today we learn Vama and Dakshina Bastrika. I sit in Padmasana. Please adopt Padmasana. Adopt Padmasana. Vama Bastrika. We directly come to the practical aspect of Vama Bastrika. What is this Vama Bastrika? From using the thumb. Now I place the thumb on the right nostril. I close the right nostril. From the left nostril, I rise and fall my left paw, left hand. Now I inhale like this. Inhale, take the left palm up, right, like this. Inhale, take the right palm up. Exhale, come down. Inhale, go up. Exhale, come down. Inhale, go up. Exhale, come down. Active inhalation, passive exhalation. Here, inhalation must be equal to exhalation. Otherwise, it leads to over ventilation. We shall learn the theory part in the next class. Right? Close by using the right thumb. By using the thumb, close the right nostril. Close the right nostril. Have the Adhi Mudra. Have the Adhi Mudra. Now, inhale, you take the palm up. Inhale, and now you burst the air outside. Take the right arm down. Inhale, go up. Active inhalation, passive exhalation. Come on, my dear friends. You sit in, adopt Vama Padmasana. Sit in Padmasana. Take your right palm. Now fold the four fingers. Place the right thumb on the right nostril. Close the right nostril from your right thumb. Adopt Adhi Mudra on the left palm. Raise the hand and inhale like this. Take the hand down while exhaling. "20 times we shall do. 20 times we shall do. Come on. Now, this is Vama Bastrika, my dear friends. Vama Bastrika. Now, I take the left palm. Like now, close the four fingers. Place they close the left nostril by using the right thumb, Kchari Bastrika. I inhale, take my palm up, Adhi Mudra on the right palm. Inhale, raise the palms up like this. Exhale, come down. Inhale, go up. Exhale, come down. Inhale, go up. Exhale, come down. Like this. This is Vama Bastrika, my dear friends. Dakshina Bastrika, my dear friends. I'm sorry. Close now. Now close the four fingers. Place the thumb on the left nostril. Close the left nostril by the left thumb. Inhale, take the hand up. Exhale, come down. Like this. Right? 20 times. 20 times. Dakshina Bastrika. Come on, my dear friends. Adhi Mudra. Remove the left palm. Place both the palms on their respective knees. We know that every pranayama we cannot abruptly close. Every pranayama is followed by another pranayama. Now we have practiced the Vama Bastrika and Dakshina Bastrika. Now before proceeding to the next cycle, we conclude this pranayama by Shanmukha pranayama. You know Shanmukha pranayama, where we are using the ratio 1:2:2. In the ratio 1:2:2, if I assign 4, it becomes 4:8:8. 4 is the number of seconds. 4 seconds we inhale, 8 seconds, last one, 8 seconds we exhale. Middle one, 8 seconds we retain. 4 seconds we inhale, we retain the air inside. Now, retention of the air is followed by bandhas, Jalandhara bandha and Mula bandha. Then we exhale the air for 8 seconds. Now, adopt the Vishnu Mudra on the nose, close the left nostril, you inhale from the right nostril for 4 seconds. Gulp the saliva inside, adopt Jalandhara bandha and Mula bandha, hold the air for inside for 8 seconds. Then, first you release the Mula bandha and Jalandhara bandha, exhale the air from the left nostril for 8 seconds. Second round. Inhale from the right nostril for 4 seconds. Gulp the saliva inside. Adopt Jalandhara bandha and Mula bandha, hold it for 8 seconds. First remove the Mula bandha, then Jalandhara bandha, exhale from the left nostril for 8 seconds. Third time. Inhale from the right nostril for 4 seconds. Jalandhara Mula bandha, hold it for 8 seconds. Exhale from the left nostril, Chandranadi, for 8 seconds. So, you know, this is Shanmukha pranayama. Bastrika pranayama is followed by Shanmukha pranayama. We have practiced one round of 20 times Vama and Dakshina, and we have concluded the pranayama by Shanmukha pranayama. Second round. Now use the right thumb, close the right nostril 20 times. Vama Bastrika. Right? Inhale, take the Adhi Mudra. Inhale, take your right arm up. Exhale, come down. Inhale, go up. Exhale, come down. Inhalation and exhalation must be equal. 20 times. Come on. Vama Bastrika. Come on, my dear friends. 20 times over. Now use the thumb, close the left nostril, right nostril is open. Dakshina Bastrika 20 times. Come on. Adi Mudra. Inhale, go up, exhale, come down. Come on. 20 times. Now we conclude by Shanmukha Pranayama. Adopt Vishnu Mudra. Close the left nostril. Open the right nostril. Suck the air for 4 seconds. Adopt Jalandhara Bandha and Mula Bandha. Hold it for 8 seconds. First, remove always Mula Bandha, then Jalandhara Bandha. Exhale from the left nostril for 8 seconds. Second time. Inhale from the right nostril 4 seconds. Jalandhara Bandha, Mula Bandha, hold it. Kumbhaka, Antar Kumbhaka for 8 seconds. Remove Mula Bandha and Jalandhara Bandha. Exhale from the left nostril for 8 seconds. Shanmukha Pranayama, third time. Close the left nostril, inhale the air from right nostril for 4 seconds. Jalandhara Bandha, Mula Bandha, hold it for 8 seconds. Remove Mula Bandha and Jalandhara Bandha, exhale from the left nostril for 8 seconds. Third time. Inhale from the right nostril for 4 seconds. Jalandhara Bandha, Mula Bandha, hold it for 8 seconds. Antar Kumbhaka. Remove Mula Bandha, then Jalandhara Bandha. Exhale from the left nostril, Chandranadi for 8 seconds. You know, this is Shanmukha Pranayama. Third round. Vama Bastrika. Use the right thumb. Vama Bastrika 20 times, my dear friends. Now, Dakshina Bastrika, close the left nostril, open the right nostril 20 times. Dakshina Bastrika. Now, Shanmukha Pranayama. Adopt Vishnu Mudra, close the left nostril, open the right nostril, inhale for 4 seconds from the right nostril. Gulp the saliva inside. Jalandhara bandha, mula bandha, hold antar kumbhaka for 8 seconds. Remove mula bandha, then jalandhara bandha. Exhale from the left nostril for 8 seconds. Second time. Inhale from right nostril for 4 seconds. 4:8:8. Jalandhara bandha, mula bandha, hold it for 8 seconds. First, remove mula bandha, jalandhara bandha. Exhale from the Chandranadi for 8 seconds slowly. Third time. Inhale from the right nostril for 4 seconds, my dear friends. Jalandhara bandha, mula bandha, antar kumbhaka for 8 seconds. Remove mula bandha first, jalandhara bandha next. Exhale from the Chandranadi left nostril for 8 seconds slowly. So third round is over. Another 2 rounds, at least 100 we shall practice today. Vama Bastrika using the right thumb, close the other fingers, close the right nostril. Vama Bastrika 20 times, my dear friends. Inhale, go up, exhale, come down. Come on. Now, close the left nostril, right nostril is open. Dakshina Bastrika 20 times. Come on. Now, adopt Vishnu Mudra on the nose. Close the left nostril, open the right nostril. Inhale the air for 4 seconds from the right nostril. Jalandhara bandha, mula bandha, hold it for 8 seconds. Remove mula bandha first, jalandhara bandha. Exhale from the Chandranadi left nostril 8 seconds. Second time. Close the left nostril, open the right nostril, inhale from the right nostril. 4 seconds. Gulp the saliva inside. That is very important. Gulp the saliva inside. Jalandhara bandha, mula bandha. Hold it for 8 seconds. Remove mula bandha first. Jalandhara bandha next. Exhale from the left nostril 8 seconds. Third time. Close the left nostril. Inhale from the right nostril for 4 seconds. Adopt Jalandhara bandha, mula bandha. Hold it for 8 seconds. My dear friends. Remove mula bandha first. Jalandhara bandha next. Exhale from the left nostril, Chandranadi for 8 seconds. So fourth round is over. Before practicing the fifth round, any doubts, my dear friends? Any doubts about Bastrika Pranayama?
No, sir, no doubts.
Active inhalation, passive exhalation. We concentrate on inhalation by raising the palm, hands up. Exhalation, it takes care by the intelligent body itself. Active, now in Kapalabhati, active exhalation, passive inhalation. The reverse of that, Bastrika, active inhalation, passive inhalation, active inhalation, passive exhalation. And it is very important to retain that equality, equal inhalation and exhalation. Otherwise, it leads to hyperventilation. So, inhalation and exhalation must be equal. And my dear friends, Bastrika Pranayama is always followed by Shanmukha Pranayama. Please remember this slogan. Every pranayama is followed by another pranayama. After practicing a pranayama, we cannot abruptly close. We close by practicing another pranayama, my dear friends. Come on, fifth round. Fifth round, use the thumb, close the left nostril, Vama Bastrika 20 times, my dear friends. Dakshina Bastrika, using the thumb, close the left nostril, open the right nostril. Dakshina Bastrika 20 times. Come on. Followed by Shanmukha Pranayama. Adopt Vishnu Mudra on the palm, close the left nostril, inhale from the right nostril for 4 seconds. Jalandhara Bandha Abhyantara Pranayama, hold it for 8 seconds. Exhale from the left nostril, Chandranadi for 8 seconds. Second time. Inhale from the right nostril, 4 seconds. Gulp the saliva inside. You can feel the gulp at the Vishuddha Nadi, Vishuddha Chakra, my dear friends. Jalandhara Bandha, Mula Bandha. Hold it for 8 seconds. Abhyantara Pranayama. First, always unlock Mula Bandha or Ashwini Mudra. Then Jalandhara Bandha. Exhale from the left nostril for 8 seconds, my dear friends. Third time. Close the left nostril. Inhale from the right nostril. For right nostril is Surya Nadi. We are inhaling from Surya Nadi for 4 seconds. Gulp the saliva inside. Jalandhara Bandha, Mula Bandha, hold it for 8 seconds. First, release the Mula Bandha, Ashwini Mudra, then Jalandhara Bandha. Exhale from the left nostril for 8 seconds. One more round. Inhale from the right nostril for 4 seconds. Gulp the saliva inside. Jalandhara Bandha, Mula Bandha, hold it for 8 seconds. First, release Mula Bandha, then Jalandhara Bandha. Exhale from the left nostril for 8 seconds. So this is Shanmukha Pranayama. This Kapalabhati and Shanmukha Pranayama, this Bastrika Pranayama, both Kapalabhati and Bastrika Pranayama is concluded using Shanmukha Pranayama. I was telling many times, I have told this Shanmukha Pranayama I have learned from a Himalayan yoga guru. Shanmukha, it is one of the rarest pranayamas, which here we are using to conclude the other pranayamas. Shanmukha Pranayama. This both Kapalabhati and Bastrika pranayamas are concluded by Shanmukha Pranayama. These two are very powerful pranayamas. Kapalabhati and Bastrika pranayamas, my dear friends. It leads to so many changes physiologically, psychologically. We discussed the theory part in the next class about the Bastrika pranayama, my dear friends. We have a wonderful theory part. Since today we didn't have the time to discuss, today we learned only the practical aspect of Bastrika pranayama, the bellow breathing, active inhalation, passive exhalation, the reverse of Kapalabhati, my dear friends. It is so scientific. It is so scientific. Last Sunday, we had a wonderful session on Nabi Chikitsa, as I have told. Before that, 2 weeks back, we had a wonderful session by Dr. Rajshekar Reddy. Dr. Rajshekar Reddy. Now, I'm going to take a research work on yoga under the guidance of Dr. Rajshekara Reddy, sir. He has guided the students from premier institutes like Indian Institute of Science, about 600 students. 600 students have procured PhDs under his guidance. What a great man, Rajshekar Reddy. We had a wonderful session by him. What a great scientist, Dr. Rajshekar Reddy. In his concluding lecture, but he is so humble, a great man, a mountain of knowledge. In the concluding session, in the concluding part of his session, he says, my dear friends, he says, I don't have guts to speak about the advanced pranayama designed by rishis and munis thousands of years back. Such a great scientist saying that words. I don't have guts to speak about the advanced pranayama. So look at the advanced knowledge what we had in our country, designed by our rishis and munis. Now our brain is so limited. Only the most intelligent people, the Nobel Prize winners, I have discussed this. The Nobel Prize winners were using only 2% of the brain capacity. They raised them to the pinnacle of intelligence. Nobel Prize winners were using only 2% of the total brain capacity. If a man can use 100% of his brain capacity, that is the Rishi brain. That is the Rishi brain. Rishis had that advanced awareness by entering into the samadhi state. Now, if we go to sleep and come out, the knowledge remains the same. If a man enters samadhi state and come back, he becomes a gnani. That is how the knowledge increases in a rishi. The day when he uses 100% of his brain capacity, he becomes a Rishi. Rishi, that is the Rishi brain. So we conclude the session, a small, only 10 minutes of Yoga Nidra, my dear friends. You know how to enter the Shavasana. Please enter Shavasana. Enter Shavasana. Make the necessary adjustments. Make yourself as comfortable as possible. Keep your feet apart and let them flop a little sideways. Arms slightly away from the body, with the palms of your hands facing the cosmos, the ceiling. Adjust your blanket, clothes, and position so that you can practice Yoga Nidra without moving and with no physical discomfort. Please close your eyes and keep them closed. Any number of thoughts comes to you, keep it aside. Be with your natural breath. Don't open your eyes. Relax, relax, relax. bring your awareness to the conclusion of Yoga Nidra. Become aware of your breathing. Become aware of your natural breath. Awareness of relaxation. Develop awareness of your physical existence. Become aware of your arms and legs and your body laying stretched out on the floor. Become aware of meeting points between your body and the floor. Develop awareness of the room, walls, ceiling, noises in the room and noises outside. Take your mind out. Become completely external. Lie quietly for a few moments and keep your eyes closed. Start moving your body and stretching yourself. Please take your time. Do not hurry. Please hear my voice. You open your eyes after 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Gently open your eyes. Slowly, gently come out of Shavasana, my dear friends. Sit in Padmasana. Adopt Namaskar Mudra. Sit straight, the spine and neck in one common straight line. Gently close your eyes. Friends, let us start. Let us conclude this session by chanting 3 Omkaras followed by a Shanti Mantra. Take a deep breath in. While exhaling, we chant Omkara. Breath in. Deep breath in, my dear friends. Shanti Mantra. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidaha Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate Shanti, Shanti. Don't open your eyes. Rub your palms only 9 times, not more than 10 times. It is very, very sensitive. Make a cup of it. Place it on the closed eyeballs. Biomagnetic plasmic energy. A great energy sinks through your closed eyeballs in fractions of seconds, spreads to trillions of cells in your body. Trillions of cells in your body. Remove the palms, rub it again, only 9 times, my dear friends. Make a cup of it, place it on the closed eyeballs for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Remove the palms. Open your eyes with a divine, beautiful smile. Have a great day today, my dear friends. Thank you, my dear friends. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Namaskara.
Namaskar.